All my life I wanted a candy car.
No, I'm talking about
My whole life that's been a player's joy. All my life wanted a candy car.
easily.
Candy coated, candy still gripping wood.
Swinging in the bucket, I don't give a cause one of these days I got to come up and grip wood wheel in a blue DeVille. Candy paint, pop trunk, fifth wheel in the grill. Reputation, take a Lexus, still showing my hide. With that perk in my glove and your house in my ride. It's a vision right now, but it's gonna come soon. I've been dreaming about slabs jumping over the moon. So I've been saving my paper to get my little makeup. Every dollar I stack, I pray for more when I wake up. Can you imagine coming down with the sun so bright? You ever seen foes poke in the broad daylight? Summertime, I'm gonna shine, pulling up on boys. Red line, brandy wine in my candy toy. She's on my car, she don't know who I am. She don't care who we are, no, she don't give a damn.
All my life I wanted a candy car.
No, I'm talking about
My whole life that's been a player's joy. All my life wanted a candy car. A candy coated, candy still gripping wood.
crawling down slow, all eyes on me. Chunk a deuce to a hater, long live Pimp C. UGK for life, that's been my motto. We used to swing candy red drop, El Dorado. I'm a gut weight boulevard, fed on these bottles. On posters with the poppers, no jackets to stop us. Hot Trump, read my neon lights. Middle finger held high with all my might. I waited all my life just to see the day that we can come down, slap at MLK parade. On foes with the foes, yeah, I'm on my toes. Fresh scent, Born 9 on my trailer clothes. Red line, brandy wine, that's that candy apple. Blue line, gon' shine, fifth wheel on the back of. Green line coming through like the Green Bay Packers. Different colors in this thing, we bring it back to Capitol.
All my life I wanted a candy car. My whole life that's been a player's joy. All my life wanted a candy car. Candy coated, still gripping wood. I'm talking about a candy toy. I'm talking about a candy car that's been a player's joy, a player's joy.
Yeah, Billy Cook. Yeah, nigga. I'm gonna get my whole motherfucking song off, because I may show y'all why. But that ain't got a damn thing to do with nothing. Every chance I get, I'm gonna get my motherfucking song off, nigga. Because I done figured it out. There's a lot of people that go stream that motherfucking He's a Leak.
I'm talking about a whole lot of people. And I appreciate that shit. But it's a lot of motherfuckers don't do nothing, don't lift a finger to go fuck with that he's elite. But I didn't crack the code. How? Well, every time I stream my own music on my videos, however many views my video get, that's however many streams my song get. Come on, man. I'm a little bit under the weather, but as a man still got to do what a man got to do. So I'm going to take me a little Alka-Seltzer cold. I've been doing that for the past few days. And I'm going to tell y'all why I kind of feel I'm under the weather. A couple of days ago, on that white boy job, they got this thing they do called slip seating. Basically what they do, they take a truck and run the dog shit out that motherfucker. They really show a truck what it's made for. They put one motherfucker on the shift, on the day shift. He run that bitch from sun up to sundown. Then they got another old night crawling motherfucker that come in at sundown, and he go to running that bitch from sundown damn near the sun up. Now me, I didn't know them goddamn trucks was that goddamn durable, running them motherfucker damn near 24 hours. But that's what they doing. That's what Boss Man feel it's gonna take for him to get his paper. And Boss Man did his thing. He got damn near 400 some trucks. So he must know what the fuck he doing. Yeah, man, welcome back to the Trill Cast. Hey, man, we still Trill casting and lasting regardless of what the fuck going on. If I got a goddamn job at Walmart as a motherfucking greeter. How many of you niggas would still give me some respect if I had a job at Walmart as a motherfucking greeter? Just show me by some thumbs up. You could also give me thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. Just let me know. Would you still respect me if I worked at Walmart as a motherfucking greeter? Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome in. Hey, what you got in that bag, motherfucker? I'm not lost control, but I'm just a Walmart greeter. Hold on. I see some respect off in here. I see, okay. Hey, Zeus say, man, you still my nigga even if you was a Walmart greeter. Who else? Man, you still, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. As men, we got to take care of our business regardless of how we do it. Don't you have all that goddamn pride where you have an opportunity come, but you can't attack it because your pride won't allow you to. Hey, man, I appreciate every last one of y'all that's giving me a thumbs up. Don't you have that type of pride inside of you that you so goddamn prideful to where you stupid? You know what I mean? If them goddamn bills got to be paid and them babies got to be fed, nigga, if they paying you to spin on your goddamn head, nigga, you better be a goddamn twirly top. You better be a motherfucking twirly top, nigga. Let me take a little motherfucking blood pressure pill. Come on, man. How many niggas still respect me because I take the blood pressure pill? Come on, man, or you rather me die? See, the thing about our culture is this. Our culture was tricked into being stupid. They wanted us to self-destruct, so they tricked us into being stupid. They say, don't you like him? You weak if you like him. You weak if you support your brother. Nigga, don't love or get you. What 50 Cent say? Love or get you killed in the movie. So we grew up with a culture that was telling us to do the opposite of what everybody else was doing. Instead of us showing love and support to one another, we were showing hate for one another. And we thought that was cool. So now we got a lot of brothers that's driven by hate, thinking that, oh, I'm cool and I'm real because I hate my brother. You've been tricked. You've been tricked and you've been bamboozled, motherfucker. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not here to talk about that. In comparison, some of that does exist. But some of us came up in this era. I like to call it the Trill era. But to simplify it, it was an era of individuals that was born in the 70s. We was exposed to some of the same stuff. Yeah, we was in different parts of the world, but when you marketing and promoting these days, we got our hands on those marketing and promotional tools. They're called ads. That's how companies promote their business beyond their reach. They buy ads. You see, if I was a business in Port Arthur that offered a worldwide motherfucking product, I would purchase ads to be able to be seen all over the world. So my advertisement budget would allow me, my advertisement budget would allow me to project myself in different households because I was running ads. That's something that been exist this whole world. I'm gonna highlight this paragraph and I'm gonna attempt to read it because that's Jesus Trevino. Somebody told me something about Jesus Trevino the other day. It's gonna trip Jesus Trevino out. Okay? Somebody told me, and this is the truth. Somebody told me, I don't know who Jesus Trevino is, but I do now. I know of him. And I say his name without even thinking. I say, why is that? He said, man, you said that name on YouTube so much, it make me think I know Jesus Trevino. That's what somebody told me the other day. And there's a couple of names that I said a whole bunch, and I'm gonna tell you why. At one point in time, I would come to this channel and it would only be me and the crickets. But I knew I was a tree, a nigga, so I never fret not. You understand? I never felt no kind of way. I never let the internet get up on. Because as we say over here, if you let the internet get up on you, somebody type it in the chat. What's the end of that phrase? Somebody type it in the chat. If you let the internet get up on you, what's gonna happen next? Somebody type it in the chat. Let's see if niggas been paying the motherfucking attention. I want to see if niggas been paying attention. If you let the internet get up on you, let me see who gonna put it off in here. Who gonna put it off in here? Who gonna beat somebody to the punch and put it off in here? Let me see. There it is. My brightest student, Jesus Trevino. Yeah, so they say, damn, man, I feel like I know Jesus Trevino. They wanted to know what he do, who he is, this and that, this and that. You know what I mean? And that's the power of influence. That's the power of advertising, which brings me, boy, I almost dropped my damn apple on the floor. But I got another one. It brings me to my subject. I know why y'all came. And some of y'all fool with me because you're cool with me. And some of you come just because of the title. And I will tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Partial of this video is clout chasing. Partial of this video is clout chasing like a monkey. So, I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna also show you why. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all in on it. There's this thing I'm doing called double clutching and triple clutching and double dipping and triple dipping. Why you double dipping and triple dipping? I'm gonna tell you why I'm double dipping and I'm triple dipping. I've cracked the code, folks. See, back in the day, you have to run up on the motherfucker and be like, hey, this is my CD, this is my music. Hopefully you want to fuck with it and you can use it, this and that, this and that. And the bitch ass nigga either say, nigga, fuck you, get your bitch ass out my face or whatever. But I found something, I stumbled upon it, fooling with you guys. I want you to look close at this, all right? I hope you can see it when I show it to you. See if you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see that, folks? I'll put it closer. Now leave it there a sec So you make sure you can see it. There it is, flush. I'll do it again because this is a valuable piece in class. I want you guys to get this. You don't have to write nothing down. You just have to see this. I think I've held it up long enough. I think you see it. So here's what happened. When you're a business or artist or somebody that creates content or a product, an artist creates content even though it's a song. He's basically just a poet doing his poetry over beats. What does this have to do with Charleston White? Some of you may be here like, damn, I came to class for Charleston White subject. We come. So an artist creates content, which may be his poetry in motion over rhythmic tracks. He's conveying a story of what he's been through or what he's seen or what he would like to go through. He's painting a picture. So what does this have to do with Charleston White? I'll tell you. Most artists who are not signed, they're feeling around in the dark, trying to find what's going to get me the attention of the people who I'd like to consume my content. What do I have to do? What kind of promotion I have to run to get the attention of the people that I would like to consume my content, which is my music, my stories, my poetry on track. Well, if that artist is in the right place at the right time back in the day, if that artist is just phenomenally a poet and he has the right elements that come together back in the day, he could get discovered, okay, by a promoter, word of mouth, his music circulating and somebody hears it and be like, hey man, I want to know more about whoever made this piece of art. Well, this is not back in the day. That game is oversaturated. And that's why you see so many artists creating content, beautiful content, extravagant content, very creative, very delightful. But nothing will happen because the people's ear have become dull. Why you say that? Because of the oversaturation and because people are not natural leaders, they need some of us. We need somebody else to introduce us to the concept if something is actually hot or not, or if something is jamming or not. So hearing so much oversaturation of good music, bad music, bullshit, good shit, people are just, how could I say? Everything is kind of bland. It's like blah, you know what I mean? They don't know what's what until they hear it 50 million times or till they see other people enjoying it and then they fall in place. And I get that. That's what you call people that's a part of the sheeple community and the herd mentality. Always check yourself and make sure you're not a part of the sheeple community and the herd mentality. What the fuck are you talking about? Sheeple are people who act like sheep in their sleep. How can they be asleep if they're walking around with their eyes open? Their eyes could be open. They could be conscious, but they're unaware. Therefore, they're asleep. They'll see writing on the walls, all kind of signs, all kind of indications, but they'll keep doubting it because they want to live in a fantasy world that their parents created for them when they were children. Our parents are responsible for us being delusional, somewhat. Unintentional, but they don't know when to let go of certain concepts. What do you mean, he? I mean, the longer you allow your child to believe that the tooth fairy is come and take that little bitty ass, rotten ass teeth and leaving him some cold hard cash. That's how long that son of a bitch gonna be off his rocker. As long as he believes that December 25th, that a fat motherfucking white boy is finna squeeze through the chimney with a big bag of gifts and leave him all the shit that he scribbled on that piece of paper. That's how long his motherfucking ass is gonna be delusional. Let's look at that concept. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got no chimney. Let's look at that concept. A lot of motherfuckers' house so goddamn raggedy, if a rat tiptoed on his motherfucking roof, that bitch would cave in. And you telling me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Prancer, and all these other bitch-ass motherfuckers, and this big 400-pound drunk-ass white boy with a sleigh and a big old bag of toys about to land on top of that raggedy motherfucker, that whole motherfucker would cave in, nigga. Reel him on back in. Reel him cheering on back in. At a certain age, you tell him cheering straight up. That shit don't exist. You see? But these are the people that believe in fables, Jack and the Beanstalk, and they walk around delusional and they sleep. But society wants this type of individual. Society needs this type of individual. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is an industrial complex. We live in a world where technology and ideas and thoughts bring forth industry. Now, there's different components in this industry, different working parts of this industry. There's the people that sit at the top who talk as if they work hard than a motherfucker. When they don't do shit, but sit on their goddamn ass and direct other motherfuckers. But either that person was smart, or that person was handpicked, or that person inherited that position, or that person worked hard than a motherfucker to get in that position. That does exist. Don't think I'm saying people don't work hard to get where they at. No, some people do, but it's different ways. So he sits at the top and everything trickles on down. Now, when he created this idea, there was a workforce needed. The person that won't allow himself to think, the person that sleep, the person that believed in Santa Claus until he was 15 years old. So what happens to him? Well, he becomes a late bloomer. He sleeps hard and long. He don't attempt to become nothing. He hit the hood. They discourage him. They tell him being the biggest fool will make him look cool. He gets into trouble. He gets his record stained. He believed in rap music. He believed he could not wear rubbers and fuck any girl he meet in the street. He retarded than a son of a bitch. And by the time he turned 18, he realized his dope career ain't going nowhere. He realized there's a drop in the bucket trying to be a motherfucking rapper. He got a baby and one on the way. And he don't pay one bill at his motherfucking mama's house. And reality is knocking on this goddamn door. What's the reality? Bitch ass nigga, you need income. So what happens next? He applies everywhere. He put applications everywhere. And somebody calls him. And he shows up in his best attire. Smelling like piss and blunts. He shows up in his best attire, smelling like piss and blunts. And they give him the job. But then he realized, God damn it, I don't want this job. But he locked in. Let me tell you why he locked in. He didn't allow himself to think of the other possibilities of educating himself. So if he does apply, he's not at the bottom. So all he does is work hard 12, 13, 14 hours a day. And when it comes time to get off, you know, he does the regular shit. But he's never thinking of a way to escape that position. So he'll be in that position for a very long time. That's the herd mentality. That's a sheep. That's a person that's conscious, but he sleeps. But the industrial complex needs these type of people in every industry. Don't get me wrong. I used to be one of them people, and I'm still damn near am, but I'm thinking like a motherfucker. Every time the goddamn clock tick or talk a goddamn second, nigga, I'm thinking how to free my self. I had to go rejoin slavery. I put my hands together like this, and I said, here, boss man, clamp me down. But boss man recognized this ain't no average slave. This bitch got demands and wants. Boss man said, this bitch got demands. This bitch came in telling motherfuckers what day he taking off. Who the fuck is this nigga? This nigga told boss man, I'm not gonna work that hard. Come on, man. Who go in the job doing that the first day? But let's get to the subject. Charleston White came across the subject in the individual quite a long time ago on Facebook. I also came across OG Person on Facebook. I think OG Person, hold on. I don't mean no disinfect. I don't mean no disinfect. I'm gonna apple good. I'm gonna put apple good in there. Boy, don't you just love when you get a good batch of apple? You love when you get a good batch of apple? Mm-hmm. Fresh. Okay. So I come across these individuals because I'm a content poster motherfucker. And I didn't understand what I was looking at first. One of the motherfuckers looked like that thing from Tales from the Crypt and shit. You remember that little shit looked from Tales from the Crypt? I think he was like the host. He'd be, and in this tale, we're gonna, you know, he was like the host of that motherfucker. I said, who is this little Tales from the Crypt looking at him, motherfucker? Then I looked a little deeper. I've seen them ranting and raving. So, kind of interesting. Went on about my business. Later on, he kept showing back up. I say, damn it. I see what he's doing. Didn't understand, but I see, because I'm not asleep. Kept moving. Saw the OG Person. Nigga was knotted up. Nigga was fucking with some weights. And he was pulling out pictures of dead homies. And I sat there for a second and I felt some kind of way because I have dead homies, right? And if I had their photos, it only would be maybe under 6, under half a dozen. You hear me? And I'm a little younger than an OG Person. Not that far, just a little younger. A little older than Charleston White. And I sat there and I put myself in OG Person's shoes. I say he has a shoebox of individuals that are no longer here, gone from gang violence mostly. And when I tell you a shoebox, my nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, them pictures were stacked, and I was thinking to myself, how in the hell that wherever Fort Worth is, that many young black males and essays, Mexicans, lost their life. Now, I had about, if I had a shoebox, it'd be empty. It only have about 6 people off in that bitch. But none of them really died from gang violence. Only one of them may have died from a little mayhem, chaos, and drama. Or 2 or 3. Let's put it 50-50. But his shoebox consisted of all dead homies. I said, damn it, boy. So I started to look when I see his videos a little bit more. But as I saw his videos, I saw Tales from the Crypt videos also. And he was always ranting and raving about some shit. And I related to him because we came up in around the same area. We born in the 70s. So those of us who born in the 70s, regardless of where we was across the world, we was all consuming some of the same shit. Let's jump to speed. Maybe a year or 2 passed. I caught a few videos from the boat. Then all of a sudden, one started showing up way more than others. And that happened to be Clickbait Charlie. Charlie Clickbait White. Now, don't get me wrong. He didn't use clickbait. He is clickbait. You hear me? He could put a period on the title of the video and no other words. As long as he show up looking like Ragamuffin, Tales from the Crypt, and go to running that motherfucking mouth sucking on them Swisher sweets, it's nothing but clickbait gonna come after that. It's nothing but sound bites gonna come after that. Now, the draw of that, why would that happen? It takes me back to the artist. In his own way, he's not an artist, he's not a rapper. But he says, a yapper. He talks. He paints pictures similar to a rapper that draws a crowd. And if they can relate, they're there to stay. So here's my true personal feelings about Charleston White. I never really had none until he said what he said about Pimp C. And what that did was, there was a draw card that introduced me to come and yap against him to rebuttal his yapping. I didn't appreciate what he said, but because I understood what I was looking at, he was a fan of Pimp C regardless. He was clickbaiting you niggas to come watch him. He was being controversial, so you could say, you heard what he said? So people would soundbite, clickbait, take the videos and share them. So his whole method and his whole concept that whole time was to make motherfuckers come hear the controversy so he could give you some other shit. Where he's at with it now, don't know. But I didn't want y'all ever thinking that in my feelings, personally, that a day would go by that I was thinking about this young nigga bumping his gums on the internet. We all came to this internet for some kind of agenda, some kind of purpose. I came in the beginning to get my music on. Cinnamon, almond butter, whole grain, biscuit. That motherfucker good. I came to get my music off. And with the steam, meaning the motion and the traction from being so close to this whole UGK movement and people knowing that to be true, I didn't have to do nothing extra. All I had to do, present my shit, people go and consume it. Oh, they like it, they love it, they want some more of it. Well, it's unfortunate that when we lost Pimp, people wasn't really interested in me. They was interested in my affiliation. There are some people that still, to this day, show me mad love because they fuck with me. But a lot of people, let's be real, I'm a grown man. I'm not gonna feel no kind of way about it. A lot of people really didn't fuck with me. They fucked with the fact that I was a UGK affiliate. A lot of those people are gone now. You see? A lot of those people are gone. There's still a lot of people that fool with me because they're cool with me and they know what to do with me. But a lot of those people are gone. That's why you're seeing my YouTube dwindling and needing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, because the people that really fucked with me were few and far in between. And I accepted that. So, what did I do? I kept going. Because I know at the end of the day, regardless if somebody come fool with me or not, I'm still a trill ass motherfucker. My history is my history. And my history ain't no mystery. I'm still He's Elite, regardless. You hear me? Let's go back to White. White had a product also he wanted to get off. What was that? I'll tell you. Let me take my vitamins. White wanted to get off his story, his ideology, his concepts, his mind. That's what he wanted to get off. And once you got attracted to that, he had to give you more. He said the people started saying you're funny. So what does he do? He switched to comedy because he's humorous. So now he's giving you that. Why does all that make sense? I'll tell you why. It goes back to the sheeple concept. When you're asleep, you just feel as if I'm gonna make this money. I'm gonna get a 50-cent raise, a 25-cent raise, and everything gonna be good. But when you're stuck at the bottom and locked in at the bottom with slave wages, the idea and the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. So if you're short every time you get paid in that same position at work that you're in, until you pay some things off, however long that might take, you might be short in life. You might always wind up short. There's something you necessarily need, but you can't arrive to that thought because you sleep. You have the herd mentality. You are a sheep mixed with a people. I was finna say some fucked up shit, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I was at this is segue. This ain't got this. We was right here down the pipeline, but you know how I do. You know how I do. We right here down the pipeline, but then I segue. I was at a party one time off in the country. I don't know how the fuck I wound up at this party. We used to do some shit called party crash. Be a handful of us, probably about 4, 5, 6 of us, and we'd be just moving around doing whatever, and we see a gathering. We were some bold, dumb, stupid, drunk motherfuckers. We see a gathering, and we just invite ourselves on over there and go to niggling like a bitch. Drinking up people booze, eating people food, catching in on conversations, catching the joint rotation. Wasn't no Swissers back then, it was joints. And we do that there, and the majority of us in that little 4, 5, 6 clique would, I'm talking about, consume enough beverages that he didn't even need no more for the rest of the night. They do it in a fast pace, because once we got discovered, most of the time we got kicked out. For some reason, nobody ever wanted to kick me out. They always wanted to feel as if I was supposed to be there, knowing that I was strange to the fact of actually being there. Well, they kicked my compadres out. And here it is like it normally is. They hadn't kicked me out yet. I was going to niggle it just a little bit longer. You know what I mean? And so there was a white boy walk in. It was predominantly white party. And he walks in and they says his whole name. That's such and such. I'm not going to say his name. Because you know what I mean, the nigga got some fuck shit attached to his name. So I'm hearing it. I'm the fly on the wall. They say that's such and such. And I'm wondering why they saying his whole name. Then they say, I heard he fucked his sister. Damn it, boy. Another one say, I heard he be out in the barnyard fucking the animals. Come on, man. Then one of them say, sheep's got some good pussy. I say, man, I got to go. You know what I mean? I got to get the fuck up out of here. Where am I? You know what I mean? And he walked up and shit. He was being revered. And he was, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? And all of them that was talking down on him, they went, hey, man, that's such and such. Hey, what you gonna make? Get him a beer, dude. And I exited stage left. Now back to the subject at hand. Your boy had something to get off, regardless of what it was. But it's the same thing of every artist. We want the attention because we have something to get off, a product. Whatever the product is. That's every business, that's every company. You see? But we need something for this to really take off. What does that have to do with that nigga on that clock for 12 hours and 13, 14 hours? If he never has the epiphany to create something, to say, this job is hard. Maybe if it had a camera stand, it'll be a little easy. Then I can set my phone up on there on this little tripod, little desktop tripod, whatever you want to call it. If he never had an epiphany to create anything, or create a curriculum, or display any talent, or be at the right place at the right time. But how could he be? Because he's never nowhere but in the bed and at work. And if he ever had a dream, it's now gone because I sleep. So what does he never get that he necessarily need, that we all need? We need a breakthrough. Some of us don't know we even desire a breakthrough. Some of us don't even know we want a breakthrough. Some of us wouldn't fucking know what to do. We fucking had a breakthrough. But them niggas from the 70s. It's something about niggas born in the 70s that our senses are so fucking keen and sharp that we pick up on shit as soon as we walk up in the room. And I'll tell you what it is. That goddamn crack era, boy. I'm telling you something about that crack era, boy. When we was out there in them goddamn streets, we had to have our antennas. I'm talking about up high like a motherfucker. Beep, 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 beep. We had to figure out what the fuck was going on. That's just partial of it. But it's some kind of generational curse that was starting to be lifted off of us, that we were able to see things for what they really were. Some of it. So our heightened senses have us alert to what once was, what currently is, and probably what's to come. So we could look at our situation, analyze that if I don't make a move at a certain point in time, I could be stuck right here in this position, which is misery. What does this have to do with Charleston White? I'll tell you. It's from the 70s. Hot tub time machine. Now, he has that same keen sense. That's why I relate to a lot of shit. He just talking about shit we seen as we grew up. That's it. You know, when he talks about Uncle such and such, same shit I seen when I grew up. Very relatable. That's why the audience are captivated, because they seen the same shit. They can very fucking relate. Those who can't are entertained because they're like at the edge of their seats. Oh, and he did what? He called her a bitch and he backhand slapped that hoe. Nigga, all my goddamn uncles were down here pimps and preachers. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, I seen a lot of shit through them keyhole doors. You ever peeped that porn through a keyhole? Nigga, I had bigger brothers. You know? You remember the keyhole in the door? If you put your eye up to that bitch good enough, it gonna show you a little stream, then the whole picture gonna get wide. You can see everything. I didn't do too much of that. But I knew it was going on. My brothers did it to me. One of my brothers did it to me. He told me, shit, I couldn't not see this shit. I knew that red hair on the top of their whole head, that motherfucking pussy hair had to be red. It's blowing freckles on that big sweat, wet looking at. That nigga say, damn it, boy, I almost busted go down on y'all. Which one day he did, you know what I mean? That's a whole other motherfucking story. But I'm not gonna segue because I gotta get to where I'm going on my point. The point of the matter is, I never had no personal feelings about his conversation online because I recognized and I understood what he was doing. He ruffled some feathers on this end when he said what he said about Pimp C. And I, boom, shot my rebuttal right back. He came at, you know what I mean, me just a little. And I'm gonna tell you why. He saw me. Not look at me. He saw me. He saw my mind. He saw my thoughts. He saw that if I toss this kid the ball, this kid could dribble. This kid could dunk. This kid gonna get fucking creative with the ball and double dunk that bitch. 360 that bitch. Create some goddamn dunks. So that's why he would only say my name just a little bit and fuck my name up when he said. Because it wouldn't give nobody a trail to go see who's the other kid he threw the ball to. But he knew when he threw the ball to 17 was gonna fumble the motherfucker. He knew 17 was gonna dribble that bitch, look like he gonna do something with it, and throw that bitch over the goddamn goal. He knew it. That's why he threw him the ball so many goddamn times. But if you look in the whole spec, you may find 2 clips where he said my name. But he said it so fucked up you wouldn't even know who he's talking about. But I found the times when he talked about us. He actually called us the Pimp C punks. Yeah, the Pimp C punks. But I never felt no kind of way. This rally, I'm on the internet about other people with my true feelings. I'm on a mission in life. I put out fires for niggas every day, almost. Almost every day, or once or twice a week, somebody called me with a misunderstanding about something that may have happened on the internet. And you know what I do? I listen to the full concept. Then I give them my input, not forcefully, but just consuming what they're talking about, the scenario. Then I show them how minuscule that what triggered them is. It's so tiny, it's so small that you will allow this to provoke you and crash out. You will allow what somebody said on the internet to provoke you and you go and crash out and ruin your life. It's not that serious. Just the other day, somebody close to me bought me a concept and I listened. And after I listened, I told them straight business. That's a pure misunderstanding. Do not act on it. Because now you're being like the female gender. You provoke, you ready to act. You know what I mean? Powerful men don't do that. Powerful men don't do that. You think you're gonna come over here, tell me something or type me something that's gonna take me off of my path? As long as you're not in my fucking physical lane and striking distance, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. I might lose supporters. I might lose fans. But I wanted you guys to know. Some people, when they see they need a breakthrough, some people will allow themselves to do things that they normally wouldn't. And I have to say, I don't agree with everything the young man says, but how he got his breakthrough, it's his business. He risked his life. He put himself in positions that none of us would want to be in by running his mouth. But here's another example of breakthroughs for men. Some of us reach that point and we rob a bank. Get killed while doing it. Some of us reach that point and we rob an individual. Kill somebody while doing it. Now we got a lot of time in the pen to figure that out. All breakthroughs don't look the same. Some breakthroughs are breakouts. Like that person that went to work for 10, 15 years and the conditions didn't get no better. Now that person I'm gonna repeat that. That person doesn't want a breakthrough. That person wants to break out. And what's break out? Break out of life. You know? Life conditions can get so unbearable that some people give up and just no longer want to participate or go forward. And they do something very drastic. They might go take some people out, but in their mind, they always wanted to take those people out, then take themselves out. They broke out. They broke out of the maze. They broke out of the concept of the American dream. The American dream sometimes, without thinking, the American dream sometimes can become a nightmare. If you don't know how to think, create, strategize, the American dream can become a nightmare. So, to wrap this up, because I got some things to do. You wanted a breakthrough. You got his breakthrough. Look for your breakthrough. Hopefully your breakthrough is along your moral compass. But again, like I said, everybody's breakthrough does not look the same. Some of us want the immediate, so we do fucked up shit. That's why you will invest in cryptocurrency. That's why you will buy a lottery ticket. That's why you will do some shit that somebody told you get rich quick, a get rich quick scheme, because you're looking for a breakthrough. Nobody wants to be in a mundane situation over and over and over and over again. We all looking for change. And when he's seen the world bite down like they always do on the controversial topics, the way he spoke, his delivery, he just kept serving it to him. But a lot of artists that's not rappers, that's yappers, that's people that dialogue, that's people that have charisma and stories and testimonies, they can thank him for being compensated to tell their story. Because that only existed for big stories people who really had a flock or a following, or somebody who had something just catastrophic happen to them at that moment and somebody wanted their story. So what do? Like I caught a tornado one day and I posted it online. I was right by the tornado in my rap truck and I'm looking at the tornado and I posted online without even thinking. And somebody from a fucking news channel emailed me immediately after. And they wanted to buy my freaking clip. But this was a time-sensitive matter. By the time I found the email, the story was kind of cold. They were making a cash offer for my content. And they told me, we would have made you a better offer if you didn't swear in the video. Quit swearing, you cursed. I say, wow. I never came across that before. So back to what I'm saying. The OG Percy's. I can't say myself because I'm still an old school, give you my content for promotion type dumbass. But a lot of other people, they get paid some to go on platforms. So that's almost like the rap game again. They're getting booked for their personality, their charisma, their ability to speak, their ability to captivate. So they're artists. So y'all can thank old Clickbait Charlie for that. But I hope you guys enjoy the video and understand me a bit better and where I'm coming from. Because I know where the fuck I'm going. And my breakthrough has been coming for years. I play the longevity game, baby. It's your boy, he's elite. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what the fuck it's gonna do. No, I'm talking about, hey, I'm gonna give me one more walk before I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me one more walk.
Say, man, what it do, baby? Ray, what's up? Ray T, what's up, baby?
it's 9. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your 9. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your 9. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying dying.
Who am I? Great T, nigga, don't act like you know me. Cause I'm in the club and I'm shining and I'm glowing. Oak Cliff representing for y'all niggas who ain't know. I'm loaded, higher than a bitch, plus I'm potent. Riding through the D.I. sleep, but I'm focused. Watching for the laws, cause the time I was approaching. Get cash, fast gas, get the weed, not choking. Y'all niggas in jacket mode, boy, the Glock is what I'm talking. Some fucked up times, better stay on your grind. Cause a nigga like me, Ray T, I'm in my prime. Some niggas wanna hate, better off getting in line. Ain't no shorts or no losses when it comes to get mine. I'm a beast in the streets and a monster on the grind. Steady mashing for the cash, no niggas, no time. Till my sleeve full lack, let the seats on recline. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your 9. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your 9. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying dying. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better yeah, yo. He's late. Let's go. Money is the aim, dead crackers on my phone. Rap money, truck money, nigga, I'm on. Sold my own records, now I got 5 cars. Street nigga, legendary fucking hood star. Roll with a pimp, now my nigga in the sky. Stay dying to real trio, niggas don't die. Bitches on my dick, I'm talking Casa Gray Skull. Playing with a nigga, get your pussy ass hugged out. My nigga know I'm talking about. Port Arthur, Texas, reppin' for the South. Swinging in my leg, yeah, on the east side. Never let hoe ass niggas ride. Chaos. I've been stacking paper straight, taking care of biz. Sucker claiming he a friend, I don't know what that is. Jealous ass niggas, please stay the fuck from round. Before the paramedics scoop your ass off the ground. I got some niggas fuck with me, and I know them boys real. They been down with a player for the past 20 years. You hoes and you niggas, you people niggas shining. Nigga, it's expected, look how long I've been grinding. When your candy wet, everybody know your name. I'm about to sell all my slabs and straight switch up my game. Sometime boys grind cause they wanna be seen. I'm at this stage in my life, I'm plain Jane on the scene. Undetected, nigga.